Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dhanvat Pranam.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna Mataji,
Hare Krishna Mataji, Sadat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Dandat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandat
Hare Krishna
Pranam.
Mataji, Sadat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanvat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dhanvat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on day 3 of the Pancha Tattva Seva challenge. Gauranga. So there's 120 of us here today, and we are continuing our Navadvipa Parikrama. And today we've seen throughout all the videos, we see His Grace Naru Gopal Prabhu speaking. So today he's going to be joining us in person as well. So he's from Mayapur Dham. Anyways, I'll introduce him a little bit later when he joins. So how is everybody doing with the challenge? We're almost halfway there. Tomorrow will be halfway there. Also requesting, please don't use the whiteboard. I don't know how to turn off that setting. So how is everyone doing with the challenge? Good, great. Supriya said amazing. Adi Gopi Harini, excellent. Sarupini Harini, I'm really happy to hear that everyone is having a really good time with the Pancha Tattva Seva challenge. Of course, it's all Mahaprabhu's mercy. Okay, so today we're going to be visiting 2 islands. We're going to finish our Simantadvipa Parikrama, and we're going to start with Godrumadvipa. So then I actually forgot yesterday to mention that Simantadvipa represents the process of Shravanam. So Shravanam is hearing in Krishna consciousness. So I like to remember how I remember it. Antardvip, starting with an A, Atmanivedanam, Simantadvip, Shravanam. And it was just something that helps me to remember. And then Godrumadvipa represents Kirtanam. So 3 islands, 3 processes. Antardvip, okay, let's see, Antardvip. If you can write on the chat what process it represents. Okay, yes. Okay, everyone wrote Atmanivedanam. Now what about Simantadvipa? Okay, I'm going to do this every day, so by the end of this parikram, we remember it. Yes, Simantadvipa is Shravanam, or hearing, and Godrumadvipa is Kirtanam, yeah, chanting. Okay, so now I'm going to share my screen, and we can start. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, Shruti, do you want to chant the Srila Prabhupada's Pranam Mantra and read the English as well?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitinamini. I offer my respectful obeisances unto His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord Krishna, having taken shelter at his lotus feet.
Aditi?
Yes, ma'am. Namastu sarvate deve gauravani pracharan nirvesha shunyavadi pashat desha tarani Our respectful obeisances are unto you, O special master servant of Saraswati Goswami. You are kindly preaching the message of Lord Chaitanya and delivering the Western countries which are filled with imperialism and voidism.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Aditi. I know that these are your first times reading this mantra and joining this program. So I'm really happy that you're still here with us and you
Hare
did everything
Krishna.
so nicely. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol.
And now Isha Goya.
Yes, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Nityananda, Shri Advait, Gadadhar Pandit, Shrivas Thakur, and all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol. And now time for japa. I'll unmute everyone. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaur
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama Rama
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Krishna 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 Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama Rama
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama Hare
Ram
Rama
Hare Ram Ram
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Krishna
Rama
Hare
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 Rama Rama
Ram
Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Ram Hare
Rama
Hare Hare
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Rama Hare
Ram
Rama 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 Hare Hare
Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
खाली
Krishna
तुम
Krishna,
कॉपी
Hare
पूरी
Hare,
कर दो
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
सारी को टू प्रिंट
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
हरे
Hare
राम
Ram,
राम
Hare
राम
Ram,
राम राम हरे
Hare
हरे
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Krishna,
हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare,
राम
Hare
राम
Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Hare
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 हरे
Hare
कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram,
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे
Hare
राम
Ram
राम
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Hare Hare
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare
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 Rama
Krishna
Hare
Ram, Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Rama
Hare
Rama
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Rama
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama
Ram
Rama Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Hare,
Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram Ram,
Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare Krishna
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Rama
Krishna
Ram
Rama
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Advaita Gadadhara
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna, everyone. So now we'll chant our Navadvipa-astakam. So I think we can do it all together. So not line by line. So we can all chant together. I'll do it slowly so that we can easily repeat. Shri Gaura Deshe Suradhirgikayas Tire Tiramye Pura Punyamaya Lasantamananda Bharena Nityam Tam Shri Navadvipa Maham Smarami. Akarshit, you can read.
Hare Krishna. In meditation, I recall Sri Navadvipa Dham, eternally shining, filled with Ananda, oh so charming, here in the Gaudadesha on the side of the Digdrika along the pure celestial Ganga eastern shore. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Yasmai Paravyo Mavadanti Kechit Chagoloka Itirayanti Vadanti Vrindavanameva Tagyais Tam Shri Navadvipa Maham Smarami. Tiravya?
Oh, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
I meditate on Sri Navadvip, which some say is the spiritual sky of Vaikuntha, some say is the realm of Golok, and they who know the truth say is Sri Vrindavan.
Yas Sarvatikshu Spuratai Shashatahir Nanadrumai Supavanai Parita Shri Gaura Madhyana Vihara Patrais Tam Shri Navadvipa Maham Smarami. Aditi Patak?
Hare Krishna Mataji. I meditate on Sri Navadvip, where in every direction are cooling breezes and many trees where Lord God enjoyed his own pastime. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Shri Swarnadi Yatra Vihara Bhumi Suvarna Sopana Nibhadatira Vyaptor Vibirgo Ravagaha Rupais Tam Shri Navadvipa Maham Smarami. Vrindarani?
Hare Krishna Mataji. I meditate on Sri Navadvip Dham, where the celestial Mandakini Ganga flows in great pleasure. Her banks are studded with golden stairs, and her playful waves dance in great joy when Gaur Sundar takes his bath in her waters.
Mahantyananta Nigrihani Yatra Spuranti Haimani Manoharani Pratyalayam Yam Shayate Sadashris Tam Shri Navadvipa Maham Smarami. Atarv?
I meditate on Sri Navadvip Dham, where there are innumerable beautiful golden house in which Lakshmi Devi resides with her devotee. These houses are so transcendently charming that they automatically steal one's mind. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Vidya Daya Shanti Mukha Samastai Sadbhir Gunar Yatra Jana Prapana Samstuyamana Rishi Deva Siddhais Tam Shri Navadvipa Maham Smarami. Radha Priya?
I meditate on Sri Navadvipa Dham, where the perfected souls are ornamented by knowledge, compassion, tolerance, sacrifice, and all transcendental qualities, and who are praised by the sages, demigods, and siddhas.
Yasyantare Mishra Purandarasya Sananda Samyaika Padam Nivasha Shri Gaura Janmadika Lila Dyas Tam Shri Navadvipa Maham Smarami. Pavika Sachdeva?
Hare Krishna Mataji. I meditate on Sri Navadvip Dham, where Jagannath Mishra stays happily, where all varieties of bliss resides, in Gaur Sundara's lotus feet, and where he took birth and performed other sweet pastimes. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you. Goro Brahmanyatra Hari Swabhaktai Sankirtana Prema Bharena Sarvam Nimajayatya Ulusha Dunmadabdho Tam Shri Navadvipa Maham Smarami. Supriya Kumari?
I meditate on Sri Navadvip Dham, where God Hari roamed about with his own devotees, chanting the holy names with great love and submerging everyone in an ocean of prema. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Etan Navadvipa Vichintanadhyam Padyastakam Pritamana Patedya Srimad Sachinandana Pada Padme Sudurlabam Prema Samapti Utsa. Whoever daily recites and remembers with great affection this Ashtakam to Sri Navadvipa Dham achieves the very rare jewel of Prema and the lotus feet of my Sri Sachinandana. Okay, so yesterday, before I get into, where did we go yesterday? Which island and which holy places did we visit? Okay, let's see. We got 3 answers so far. Yes. So everyone's correct. We went to Simantadvipa. And which places did we go in Simantadvipa? Yes, Jagannath Temple. So Jagannath Mandir, which is in Rajpur, another name, which is non-different than Jagannath Puri. And yeah, we visited also Simantini Devi's temple. Okay. So now we're going to finish our parikrama of Simantadvipa. So we'll go to Kolavecha Sridhar's house, Chankazi Samadhi and Belpukur. Okay. Simantadvipa. Oh. Okay, can everyone see my screen? I'm just checking the chat box. Yes, okay. And I'm going to check the sound now. Okay. And please give a thumbs up if you can hear.
Prabhu nahi tribhuvane Dante Trinadhari Gauradaki etomare Kripa kori soy amorido yamandire Jodi dayala koribe patita dekhiya Jodi dayala koribe patita dekhiya Patita pavana namo ki seda lagiya Patita pavana namo ki seda lagiya
Hare Krishna, we are in the house of Kolavecha Sridhar, also known as Bisram Sthan. Kolavecha Sridhar is one of Mahaprabhu's most intimate associate. Before Mahaprabhu took sannyas, the preparation that he accepted before leaving Navadvipa, it was a vegetable given by Kolavecha Sridhar to Sriman Mahaprabhu. Out of love for Kolavecha Sridhar, Mahaprabhu took that preparation made by his mother and left. This place is also known as Bisram Sthan, means a resting place for Mahaprabhu. Throughout the day, Mahaprabhu would perform so many wonderful pastimes and kirtan throughout Navadvipa. Then he would come here and rest.
So we were just at Sridharangan, Kolavecha Sridhar's house, and Mahaprabhu's Vishram Stan, resting place. So today, just so that you can meditate and remember the place, His Grace Naru Gopal Prabhu will be speaking about this place or this devotee, Kolavecha Sridhar. Okay, I just wanted to say that before we move on to the next holy place. This is Belpukur.
Hare Krishna. So now we are in Simantadvipa, and we are at the very house of the grandfather of Mahaprabhu. This is the house of Nilambar Chakravarti Thakur, the father of Sachimata. Nilambar Chakravarti Thakur was the resident of Sylhet division in Bangladesh. So many devotees from Sylhet, such as Srivas Thakur, Murari Gupta Prabhu, Nilambar Chakravarti Thakur, they all moved from Sylhet to Navadvipa. And Nilambar Chakravarti Thakur decided to live here in this very place. At that time, Ganga was flowing close by to this place. Nilambar Chakravarti Thakur had 2 sons and 2 daughters. The 2 daughters were Mother Sachi and Sarvajaya Devi. Mother Sachi got married to Jagannath Mishra, and Sarvajaya Devi got married to Chandrasekhar Acharya. We just came from the house of Chandrasekhar Acharya, where we saw Radha Kund, Shyam Kund, Govardhan, and the Samadhi and Bhajan Kutir of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. That is the house of Chandrasekhar Acharya. After Jagannath Mishra left this world, it was Chandrasekhar Acharya who took a lot of responsibility for Mahaprabhu. And naturally, this place being the grandfather's house, so we can imagine that Mahaprabhu would definitely visit here often. In Bengali, the word Mama Bari is very, very famous. Mama means Mahaprabhu's mother's brothers. This is where you get most pampered. The children in Bengali culture, they are most pampered in their mama body, means here. He had 2 mamas. Mahaprabhu had 2 mamas because Sachimata had 2 brothers. And this particular deity, Madan Gopal, this is the personal deity of Nilambar Chakravarti Thakur. These deities are more than 700-year-old deities. Means Nilambar Chakravarti Thakur got this deity from his relatives. Mahaprabhu appeared 500 years back. So just calculating, maybe Nilambar Chakravarti Thakur, you add another 60, 70 years, and this deity is said to be 700 years. So this is that very deity that was worshipped by Nilambar Chakravarti Thakur. And this place was inhabited by many, many aristocratic Brahmins. So if you just walk out and you go walk to the village, you will see many, many old houses, hundreds and hundreds of years old houses are still here. Of course, they are all empty, not inhabited by anyone, because those people actually left from here now, they are all living in Kolkata and other places. But the houses are here. and you can see those. So again, this is the Belpukur, the house of Mahaprabhu's grandfather, known as Nilambar Chakravarti Thakur. Can pay our respects to Madan Gopal deity, and then we move to the next place. Hare Krishna.
नित्यं ध्यायन्ति योगिनः कामदं मोक्षदं चैव आकाराय नमो नमः नमन्ति ऋषयो देवाः नमन्त्यप्सरसां गणाः नरा नमन्ति देवेशम् नकाराय नमो नमः नमन्ति ऋषयो देवाः.
Hare Krishna. We're in a very special place. Lord Shiva plays a very important role in the Dham, giving opportunities to the devotees to perform devotional service. And Lord Shiva has 5 heads. Therefore, he is known as Panchavakra. His name is Panchavakra Shiva. Incarnation of Sudarshan Chakra is Nimbarka Acharya, very, very powerful Acharya. Came to Navadvipa Dham in this very place and satisfied Lord Shiva by his penance and by his desire to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Through this pastime, we understand that any devotee who prays to Lord Shiva to be engaged in devotional service, Lord Shiva helps that particular devotee, and Lord Shiva is most pleased by those who actually want to serve Krishna. Lord Shiva, being very pleased by Nimbarka Acharya, requested Nimbarka to meditate in this forest here, because in this very forest, the 4 Kumaras, they are here meditating on the Supreme Lord. Hearing this instruction from Lord Shiva, Nimbarka Acharya meditated here, and he actually saw the 4 Kumaras. Who initiated him, Nimbarka Acharya, is initiated by the 4 Kumaras. Instructing Nimbarka Acharya to fully dedicate his life and soul to serving Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In this place, Nimbarka Acharya worshipped Krishna and Srimati Radharani. Being pleased by Nimbarka Acharya's prayers and penance, Krishna actually appeared in this place to Nimbarka Acharya. While Nimbarka Acharya was seeing the most beautiful Lord, suddenly Radha and Krishna became Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu was very, very pleased with Nimbarka Acharya, and he gave him benediction that when I appear as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then you will also appear as Kesav Kashmiri Pandit. As you know that there is a beautiful pastime in Mahaprabhu where the Lord defeats the Digvijay Kesav Kashmiri Pandit on the bank of the Ganges. So that Kesav Kashmiri actually is Nimbarka Acharya, who is an incarnation of Sudarshan Chakra. There are also other pastimes that took place here that is related to Lord Shiva. The other devotees also came and begged Lord Shiva to appear in front of him. Lord Shiva appears in front of those devotees, and Lord Shiva asks, "What benediction do you want?" Those devotees says, "My Lord, we don't know what is good for us. You please give us the best benediction that you feel is the best for us." And then of course Lord Shiva instructs those devotees to surrender their life to Krishna. So this is the place of Lord Shiva. You want to please Lord Shiva in the best way possible, then we must have the desire to serve Krishna. And if we have the desire to serve Krishna, then Lord Shiva will be very, very pleased. He'll be actually most pleased, and he will help us to progress in our spiritual life. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Hare.
Okay, so that was our end of Simantadvipa, and now we'll just go to 2 places in Godrumadvipa. And then tomorrow we'll finish a parikram for Godrumadvipa. There's so many places. Wait a second. So I'm just figuring out how to share it. Okay. And then I have some quiz questions after. So I hope everybody's really paying attention. Okay. Yeah, it's working.
Jagatrata Rakta Gaura Kalevara Rakta Gaura Kalevara Sachinandana Purvaja Bhavamata Jagatrata Rakta Gaura Kalevara Rakta Gaura Sachinandana Purvaja.
Hare Krishna. We're very, very happy to welcome all of you to Surabhi Kunj. One amazing thing about this place is that Bhaktivinoda Thakur stayed in this place for almost a decade. The beautiful songs of Saranagati is said to be written here. The famous book Jaiva Dharma of Bhaktivinoda Thakur is said to be written here. I will show you something, come, quite amazing. This Tulasi Manch is actually from Bhaktivinoda Thakur's time. In a Bengali traditional families, you will see outside their homes, the sitting place of Tulsi Devi is there. Every day the householders will come, offer arati, do parikrama, pay their respects to Tulsi Maharani. This place of Tulsi Maharani is there from Bhaktivinoda Thakur's time. This is quite amazing. So just imagining how Bhaktivinoda Thakur would come and worship Tulsi Maharani, do parikrama, pay his respects to Tulsi Maharani. And now we will take you to the room where Bhaktivinoda Thakur was staying for almost a decade, where he had written many books, including Jaiva Dharma and Saranagati. Now this particular building, yes, there was some renovation done, but this is the original building where he stayed before he moved to the next temple of Swananada Sukhada Kunj, where we are going now. When Bhaktivinoda Thakur was doing the government job and he was a judge in Krishnanagar, he was staying here and planning for Namhatta preaching. It all started from here. So this place is very, very powerful and of great importance to all the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. As we know that Bhaktivinoda Thakur revived the Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy. Come. So this particular veranda was still there during Bhaktivinoda Thakur's time. The veranda has been a little bit extended, but was there. This is the house, or this is the room where Bhaktivinoda Thakur was staying here for almost a decade, planning for preaching throughout India, throughout the world. It all began here. So it's an amazing place, and we're very fortunate that we still see this place. This is Avadhut Maharaj, and he is looking after this place. He has developed this place, and we have more plans to develop. Actually, this place has been developed mainly by the support of ISKCON devotees. And His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj talks about him very fondly. He likes him. Hare Krishna.
Nagara Gokula Sangana Dasamati Nandana Rajavada Nagara Gokula Sangana
Hare Krishna. So we just came from Surabhi Kunj, where Bhaktivinoda Thakur stayed there for over a decade. And then he moved here. This place is called Swananada Sukhada Kunj, the name of Lalita Sakhi's Kunj in Vrindavan next to Radha Kunj. And this place is very, very historical place, because this is the home of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. This is also where Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur stayed. And this place, you see that place? That place was the bhajan kutir of Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. So he used to come very often, sometimes stay here for 2-3 days and do bhajan here. Now we'll see the personal deities of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Gaur Gadadhar, please come. This is Krishnadas Prabhu. He was the personal servant of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, who served till the last days of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, where Bhaktivinoda Thakur was doing Nirjan Bhajan in Calcutta. So this is his Samadhi. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The steps are very narrow, so be careful. So this is the room of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. This is the same bed, exactly the same bed that was used by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. This is the bookshelf. That's his chair, that's his table. See that fan there? So that's the fan that was used by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. You can see some of his books. And from this veranda, you could see Yoga Pit, very straight. So during Bhaktivinoda Thakur's time, there was not much construction there, totally empty field. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur could see the exact spot of Mahaprabhu's appearance. Of course, that was much before the temple was built. Now we'll go to the next room where Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was staying. So this is the personal room of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Prabhupada tells the famous story when Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was only 4 years old. Remember that story about him taking a mango, and then Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, "You have taken the mango. That mango has not been offered yet. How could you take that?" It actually penetrated the heart of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur to the point that he felt that he was an offender, that he had accepted something which was not offered to Krishna. He took a vow at that time at the age of 4 that for the rest of his life he would not accept any mango. And Prabhupada says that whenever any devotees or guest would offer him mango, he would say, "No, I cannot take, I am an offender." So you can imagine what type of determination he had. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur groomed him to be a world preacher who inspired Prabhupada to go all over the world and preach. Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Ananta Gauri Vaishnava Vrinda ki, Kartik Navadvipa Mandal Parikrama ki, Godrumadvipa ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande. And we
Okay, so we'll continue. We'll continue the rest of our Godrumadvipa Parikrama tomorrow. Okay, so I have some quiz questions on Simantadvipa and Godrumadvipa. Okay, so then I just want to make sure that I don't miss Naru Gopal Prabhu when he arrives. Okay, so in Simantadvipa, which holy places did we visit? You can say from yesterday and today. Okay, yes, Jagannath Temple, Jagannath Mandir. Oh yes, Rajpur. Okay, first Simantadvipa. Kolavechar Sridhar's house, Sridharangan. Simantini Devi's temple, yes. Mohi Sharma Belpukur, yes. And okay. And now, where did we visit in Godrumadvipa just today? Oh, also, Panchavakra Shiva, yes. I almost forgot in Simantadvipa. Okay, Surabi Kunj and Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's house. Okay, so now question. Who in Belpukur, we talked about this personality. Who is Mahaprabhu's mother? Okay, yes, everybody said Sachi Mata, correct. Now, who is Mahaprabhu, well, Sachimata's father or Mahaprabhu's grandfather? Okay, yeah. Okay, yes. Nilambar Chakravarti Thakur. And there's a deity, a beautiful deity, beautiful blue Krishna deity. And do you remember his name from Belpukur? Okay, perfect. Madan Gopal deity, yes. And Madan Gopal was worshipped by Nilambar Chakravarti, by Mahaprabhu's grandfather. And around how many years old is this deity? Okay, everybody already like predicting the answers. The question 700. Yes, okay, perfect. Okay, now Sachimata had a sister. What was her name? Yes, Sarvajaya Devi. Okay, awesome. Now for Panchavakra Shiva, we went to the place. And why is Panchavakra Shiva called Panchavakra Shiva? What is the meaning of his name, Panchavakra Shiva? Yes, 5. Okay, yes, 5 heads or 5 faces. And there was a great, and Sudarshan, he appeared as who? Okay, and which Acharya? Okay, yes, Nimbarka Acharya. And in Mahaprabhu's Leela, remember he was doing, Lord Shiva was very pleased with him, then Krishna appeared, and then Krishna and Srimati Radharani combined as Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu said that you will appear in my pastimes as, yes, Keshava Kashmiri, the great scholar. Okay, awesome, everybody. Now we move on to Godrumadvipa. So in Godrumadvipa, the first place that we went to was Surabhi Kunj. Yes. And this is, I don't know if you know the bhajan, the famous bhajan, Nadia Godrume Nityananda Mahajan. It's about this place. So Nadia Godrume Nityananda Mahajan, Patiyache Namahata Jivera Karan. So in the land of Nadia, on the island of Godrum, so exactly this place that we visited, the magnanimous Lord Nityananda has opened up the marketplace of the holy name meant for the deliverance of all fallen souls. This is one of my favorite bhajans. So Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur stayed there for around how many years? Yes, almost a decade, almost 10 years. And we saw his room, and which bhajans or books did he write there? Naru Gopal Prabhu mentioned 2 especially. Yes, the Sharanagati bhajan, so it's like many bhajans, and the book Jaiva Dharma. And we also saw something very, very special, very special personality in Surabhi Kunj that has been there, well, the structure has been there since Bhaktivinoda Thakur's time. Yes, the little, I don't know how to call it, but the structure where Tulsi Maharani staying. It's so amazing. Okay, then after that, oh, I got one. So Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he was a magistrate and he was the judge of which place, which area? Yes, of Krishnanagar. And did you all know that the government actually built like a railway station from Bhaktivinoda Thakur's house to where, so he could get to work easily? It's so amazing, just for him. You can see it. When you come to Mayapur, you can see it. Next one. Oh, we went, then Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur moved up a little bit down the road, like a 5-minute walk. And what is another name of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's house? And it's also, oh, actually, that'll be my next question. Yes, Swananda Sukhada Kunj, which is also the name of whose Kunj next to Radha Kund in Sri Vrindavan Dham. Yes, also the name of Lalita Devi's Kunj. So they have different names. Lalita Devi's Kunj is also Lalita Nandada. And so in Swananda Sukhada Kunj, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur stayed there. Who else stayed there as well? Yes, Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. Yeah, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, who is the spiritual master of the A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. And then also there's a bhajan kutir of special personality. Yes, Gorkishore Das Babaji. And which are the deities of Bhaktivinoda Thakur's deities that we saw, that Naru Gopal Prabhu was showing us? Yes, Gaur Gadadhar. Okay, so I'm so happy that everybody was really absorbed in our Navadvipa Mandal Parikram. And now I see that His Grace Naru Gopal Prabhu has joined us. So we can actually, we've been hearing from him in the videos, and now we can hear from him in person. So it's really exciting. Hare Krishna Naru Gopal Prabhu, thank you so much for giving us your association. Oh, sorry. Yes, I need to be.
Gaurangi, I'm very impressed. This is the first time I just logged in and I see so many youth, so many devotees. You're doing an amazing service.
Oh, thank you, Prabhu. Without your videos, we wouldn't be able to do this online parikram. We're all really absorbing so much from them.
Are you showing those the Kartik Parikrama videos?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I just to tell all the devotees, I mean, I'm sure everybody here knows His Grace Naru Gopal Prabhu. He's from Mayapur Dham. When we see him or when we hear about him, we just feel Mayapur Dham, and his kirtans, of course, so amazing. So we're so fortunate to have Prabhu's association. He's so busy. So thank you so much, Prabhu, for giving us your time.
Shall we start?
Yes, Prabhu.
All right. Panchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhu vevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. First of all, I'm actually extremely happy to see how Gaurangi has engaged all of you in such wonderful service of hearing and chanting. And by this process, all of you are becoming attached to Mayapur Navadvipa Dham. The very reason of our human existence is to somehow or other be attached to Mahaprabhu, be attached to Mayapur Navadvipa Dham. Because Mayapur Navadvipa Dham is the very abode of the Supreme Lord. It is our eternal home. So by hearing, by speaking, by taking part in different discussions about Mayapur Dham, naturally we become very, very attached. And Gaurangi is helping all of you to become attached to Mayapur Navadvipa Dham. And I'm very, very happy to see so many of you. I didn't expect so many youths. I thought some 30, 40 youths will join, but here I see almost 335 youths are here and other devotees are here. Anyway, my respects to all of you. because all of you are attached to Mahaprabhu and the Lord's Dham. My respects to all of you, and I beg all of your mercy to be able to say something. Gaurangi actually asked me to speak about Kolabecha Sridhar. And I have 29 minutes to speak about Kolabecha Sridhar. As you know, there is a lot of information about Kolabecha Sridhar. I'll try to keep very, very short. One of the most prominent statement of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur and our founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada is that don't try to see God, but act in such a way that God wants to see you. So instead of just trying to see Krishna, we become a devotee of that standard that Lord wants to see you. I always give the example. If you want to see the Prime Minister tomorrow at 10 o'clock, it's going to be very, very difficult, almost impossible. But if the Prime Minister wants to see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock, then it's easy. Similarly, you're trying to see Krishna, it's going to be very, very tough. But if Krishna wants to see you, it's very easy. Now, please understand, why would Krishna want to see you? Because you have some nice rasgulla, you made a nice cake, or, he is attracted to your money, your house, or, whatever it is. You think Krishna is attracted to that? No, he's not attracted. But he is very much attracted to the love, devotion, simplicity. Krishna is very attracted for that. Can all of you lower down your hands? I don't know why everyone is raising their hands. Please lower your hands. Thank you. Now, Kolabecha Sridhar was such a Mahabhagavat that the Lord wanted to see him. The qualities that Kolabecha Sridhar had, the Lord was very attracted to those qualities. Now, when Sriman Mahaprabhu was exhibiting his opulence in the house of Srivas Thakur, where all the exalted devotees were there, somehow or other, the Lord was missing his very dear devotee, Kolabecha Sridhar. When you are surrounded with your loved ones and you still miss someone, that means your attraction for that person is very, very intense. While Mahaprabhu was surrounded with so many exalted devotees, the Mahaprabhu actually asked his associates, Agga hoilo Sridharer jhat kiya ana. My dear devotees, please go and bring Sridhar. Let him come and let him see my great opulence. So the devotees are very confused. Who was this Sridhar? That all the exalted devotees that we know that stay in Navadvipa, they are here. So seeing the mood of the devotees, Mahaprabhu gave some hints. Go to this place. This was in the middle of the night, please understand. This is in the middle of the night. Go to this place and you will hear a devotee intensely crying out the name of Krishna very loudly. So when Mahaprabhu gave this description, immediately the devotee said, "Oh, Kolabecha, oh, that Sridhar who sells banana leaves, banana flour, banana steam. Oh, that Kolabecha. Okay. So this is a great lesson for all of us, that we may be associated with so many exalted devotees and we may not know their true glories. Just like here, there are more than 240 devotees here. Sorry, 342 devotees. There could be so many exalted devotees that are here, but we may not know. We may know their names, we may know where they're from, but we may not know how intensely they love Krishna, how intensely they chant the holy name of Krishna, how they're attached to the Dham, how attached they are to the instruction of their spiritual master. And very interesting that when the devotees went there to the house of Kolabecha Sridhar, from distance they could hear the loud chanting, the loud cry of Krishna's holy name. Now, previously, please understand, previously they also heard this chanting. But by seeing how intensely Mahaprabhu wanted to see Kolabecha Sridhar, naturally the devotees, simply by hearing Mahaprabhu's glories of Kolabecha Sridhar, they got attached to Kolabecha Sridhar. And therefore, association is most important. When you hear the glories of the Lord, of the Dham, of the devotees, of the holy name, from the devotees, naturally you develop attachment. So they went, they paid respect, and they began to say, Amra kritartha hoi toma parosya. We are so fortunate. Our life has become successful simply by touching your body. Then they said, my dear Kolabecha Sridhar, Sriman Mahaprabhu is calling you. That's what they said. That's it. That Mahaprabhu is calling you. The moment Kolabecha Sridhar heard the name Mahaprabhu or Gauranga, immediately Kolabecha Sridhar fainted. How many times all of us fainted simply by hearing the name Gauranga or Chaitanya or Nimai, Visvambhar? But please see the love, see the intensity. No doubt why Mahaprabhu was eager to see Kolabecha Sridhar. Anyone who cries the name of Krishna from his heart, the Lord is naturally attracted to that devotee. So if we want to get the attention of the Lord, simply surrender yourself to the chanting. This is what Kolabecha Sridhar did. So in Mahaprabhu, by the desire of Mahaprabhu, Kolabecha Sridhar was brought. Mahaprabhu showered his mercy to Kolabecha Sridhar. He began to glorify and began to tell the glories of Kolabecha Sridhar to all the devotees. How previously Mahaprabhu would regularly come every single day, and he would argue with Kolabecha Sridhar, bargain, snatch, I mean, you name it. Mahaprabhu would use all tricks available in this universe to either get or buy the material from Kolabecha Sridhar's shop most insignificant price or get it for free. And Mahaprabhu would eat prasad on the banana leaf that was gotten from the shop of Kolabecha Sridhar. And if you read Chaitanya Bhagavat, the detailed description is there. And Mahaprabhu began to glorify Kolabecha Sridhar. This is an example how the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the source of everything, the husband of Lakshmi Devi, is going to the shop of Kolabecha Sridhar and bargaining for a banana leaf, for a banana flower. And to the extent that Kolabecha Sridhar would be so annoyed with Mahaprabhu, he would actually tell Mahaprabhu, if you think that you're actually not getting a good price, why are you coming to my shop every day and harassing me? And Kolabecha Sridhar would be responded by Mahaprabhu by saying that I don't want to go to any other shop. I only want from your shop. And you think you are poor. Somehow or other, everyone else believes that you are poor, except for me. I know how rich you are. A day will come, I will reveal to the whole world how rich you are. And it's a fact. Kolabecha Sridhar's house is described as the very storehouse of love of Godhead. And after 500 years, we are sitting here in Zoom and glorifying Kolabecha Sridhar. How rich Kolabecha Sridhar was. So the real wealth is love of Godhead, attachment to the holy name. Respectful nature to the devotees is the real wealth. Attachment to Mahaprabhu's Dham is the real wealth. And Kolabecha Sridhar was the very personification of that wealth. So when Kolabecha Sridhar actually came in front of Mahaprabhu, and Kolabecha Sridhar actually paid his respect and profusely cried in ecstatic love of Godhead. Just seeing how Mahaprabhu was showering his divine mercy on Kolabecha Sridhar, Mahaprabhu roared, "Why are you looking down? Sridhar, look at me. Look at me." And the moment Kolabecha Sridhar actually looked at Mahaprabhu, Kolabecha Sridhar saw in front of his eyes Golok Vrindavan. He saw Krishna. He saw Srimati Radharani. He saw all the exalted personalities serving Radha and Krishna. He got this divine vision, how all the exalted personalities were glorifying him and serving the divine couple in every manner. Then that divine vision disappeared. And Kolabecha Sridhar began to glorify with the most exalted verses. So after that got over, then the real taste came. Meaning, in devotional service, no matter in what stage we are in, we have to sit for an exam till our last breath. As you know from Srimad Bhagavatam, that Bharat Maharaj, who was in the stage of bhava, also had to go through the test. Kulavacha Sridhar just saw the most beautiful vision. He saw the divine couple. After showering his mercy, now Mahaprabhu is tasting Kulavacha Sridhar. Prabhu bole Sridhar bachia magobor Asta siddhi dibo aji tumar gochar. I am ready to give you any benediction you want, my dear Sridhar. What do you want? Do you want this Asta siddhi, which is wanted by every yogi or jnani in this universe? I'm ready to give you like this. Now, as you know, all of us go through this phase every single day. And Krishna is trying to examine us through different music, different association, different types of prasadam, and newspaper, magazine, this and that, whatnot. And sometimes we feel, no, we'll not listen to this karmi music. No, I'm not watching this movie. This movie just came, so what? I'm not getting into that. And sometimes we fall into the trap of that. Now, the highest of the benediction a materialistic can ask is this Astasiddhi. And Kulavacha Sridhar said, Prabhu, Sridhar bolen Prabhu, aro bhandaiva. My dear Lord, you still want to cheat me. You want to divert me. Nischinta thakao tumi ar na pariba. Please, rest assured, no more. I have realized the goal of life is pure devotion to you, and nothing in this world can deviate me from that. Nothing. Still, Mahaprabhu did not give up. He said, you have taken darshan of me. I have promised you, I'll give you something. Whatever you want, you please ask. More Prabhu houtan charanajuka. I'm making it very brief because of the time. So Kulavacha Sridhar said, my dear Lord, that Brahmin who would come and argue with me, let that Brahmin be my Lord, birth of the birth, meaning Mahaprabhu. And I just want to surrender to your lotus feet, my Lord, and nothing else. Again, the Lord tried. Then Mahaprabhu said, then Kulavacha Sridhar said, sorry. He said, you want to give me benediction? I want a benediction. Because the Lord kept on saying. Imagine if Mahaprabhu appeared in front of you and he really asked you that he really wants to give you benediction. Please ask for it. What would you ask? Now I know, because all of you are devotee, and the first thing you'll say, love of Godhead, going back to Godhead. But you please examine your heart. Really ask yourself, are you ready for love of Godhead? Or you want pizza every day? Or you want a lot of money? Or you wish you could fly around the world in business class without even thinking? You really want love of Godhead? Or you're saying it? One thing is to say, but please understand, when you go to the temple, and when you say, my dear Lord, I want love of Godhead, and in your mind, in your heart, you have some other desire, he sees through us. He sees through us. There is no way we can skip. Very interesting what Kolapesa Sridhar asked. He said, Sridhar bole Prabhu, ami kichui na chai. My dear Lord, I do not want anything. But if you really want to give me something, then hena koro Prabhu jana tor nam kai. If you really want to give me something, then my Lord, please bless me. Let me chant your holy name purely. That's what I want. When Kolapesa Sridhar said that, Mahaprabhu was completely moved. And he said that, my dear Sridhar, I have been defeated by you. I tried every possible way to distract you, but I got defeated. And because of that, I'm giving you love of Godhead. And Vrindavan Das Thakur says that what poor Kolapesa Sridhar have achieved, the multi-billionaire, trillionaire, in the lifetime of many Brahmas cannot achieve what so-called Kolapesa Sridhar have achieved. And therefore, I know all of you are muted, but it's okay. I'm going to say one verse, and I want all of you to repeat. It's a Bengali verse from Chaitanya Bhagavat, and this will be the teachings. This will be the main teaching for today's class. Please repeat after me. Dhan nahi, John nahi, nahi ko pandit, ke chinibe, ei sobe, Chaitanyer Bhrit. Means, now in ISKCON, when someone walks on the street with a danda, immediately pay respect, right? Or someone is walking with 10 followers behind them, you think, oh, he must be a senior devotee. Someone is wearing a silk cloth with iron, with a garland, you must be thinking naturally, oh, he's a senior devotee, right? We are used to that. With Kolapesa Sridhar's life, Vrindavan Das Thakur is asking us to think a little bit different. Respect sannyasis, respect the devotees whom we usually respect with the followers, nice cloth, garland, and this and that. No issue with that. Please respect everyone. But Vrindavan Das Thakur is saying, Dhan nahi, a devotee who does not have wealth, John nahi, a devotee who does not have followers, nahi ko pandit, a devotee who is not known as a scholarly devotee. Ke chinibe ei sab Chaitanya Vritta. How will you recognize these wonderful devotees of Mahaprabhu? And therefore, without any without any discrimination, we respect all devotees. And in the teachings of that we find from the life of Kolapesa Sridhar, Vrindavan Das Thakur says, unless Mahaprabhu reveals, how will you recognize those devotees? Prabhupada has revealed. When Tamal Krishna Maharaj asked, when one of the devotees asked Tamal Krishna Maharaj, Prabhupada, I don't know who asked Prabhupada, but anyway, one of the devotees asked Prabhupada, how many pure devotees are there in this world? Prabhupada turned to one of the devotees, I think it's Tamal Krishna Maharaj, and he said, Prabhupada asked, how many devotees are there in ISKCON now? And Tamal Krishna Maharaj responded, Prabhupada, so many devotees are there in ISKCON. Prabhupada turned to that devotee who asked the question. He said, that many pure devotees are there in this world. Meaning, anyone who chants Hare Krishna, they are eligible, they're capable of becoming pure devotees of the Lord. And Kolabhacha Sridhar gives that example. How when we focus on our service, on our chanting with the right attitude, right mood, it attracts the attention of the Lord. And he will shower his blessings upon us. If you are in Mayapur, or whenever you come to Mayapur, try to make it a point to go and visit Kolabhacha Sridhar's house. That place is still there and it's very, very potent, very peaceful. It's one of the best places in Navadvipa Dham to go and chant your rounds. Very, very beautiful. And Mahaprabhu would very often go there after chanting for hours and rest there in the house of Kolabhacha Sridhar. Therefore, that place is called Visram Sthan, because Mahaprabhu would visit there. Again, I offer my respects to all of you and special gratitude to Gaurangi Devidasi, Gandharvika Giridhari, Gandharvika Gaurangi, right? I don't know your full name, but
Gaurangi Gandharvika.
Gaurangi Gandharvika. Thank you very much for giving me this chance to see so many Vaishnavas. I'm very, very happy, feel very purified. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. It was really nectarian.
Okay?
Yes.
Actually,
if you want to, or if you want to stay and answer some questions, whatever you like, Prabhu. I know that
I don't mind staying back. I don't mind staying back 5 minutes if there is any question.
Yes, I'm sure there'll be lots of questions. Okay, Shivani Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dhanvat Pranams. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for your wonderful association. For the last 2 days, we've had the opportunity to go on Parikrama of Navadvipa Dham and listen to all the wonderful pastimes at different places. So I'm very grateful to you for that. And thank you so much for today's class where you described about Kolabhacha Sridhar. The kind of love and feelings you have towards these personalities is really brought out through the class, and it was very heart-melting, Prabhu. My one humble question, Prabhu, was how can we develop this kind of attachment and love towards Gaurang Mahaprabhu and to these personalities, Prabhu?
Attachment to the Lord, to his devotees, to the Dham, and to the holy name is the most rare. It does not come easily. It is one of the most difficult, not one of the most, the most. And therefore, Bhagavatam says that if you have some attachment, please keep it very, very safe and protected. Now, all of you have that attachment to some extent. Otherwise, why are you here? You'd be playing around in your Facebook, right? But you are here. You're here for the last 2 days. That means you have some attachment. How to keep that? 2 things. One is seeking that association like this type of association, that program that Gaurangi has organized. This kind of programs protects and safeguards our attachment to Krishna consciousness. And The other thing is actually intensely praying to the Vaishnavas, to the holy Dham, to the holy name, to Krishna. And there are certain elements in our life that actually distracts us from this attachment. Please remember this word, consciously avoid those. Consciously make an effort that no, sorry. So with these few things to help us, I'm on the same, I have no attachment. I'm simply looking, really trying to see how to get some attachment. Thank you. Next, so many hands up.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Kindly pray for us, Prabhu, that we may develop some attachment towards the Lord just like you do have.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Gorangi, you choose 2 or 3.
Okay, Anushka?
Thank you.
Can't hear you.
We can't hear you. I think you should take off your headphones.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Mataji, for giving me the chance for asking a question. Prabhu, please take my Dandavat Pranam. My question is that how a student should learn this bhakti or prema bhakti in the time of his or her class time. Can you please say it?
Not really connected to today's class, but I'll try to answer that. See, it's a fact that while you study, when you go to your school, how many hours is that? How many hours is that, Anushka?
Prabhu, 4 hours. And in summer, it will be 5 to 6 hours.
And then you do your homework, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
And then sometime you go to the tutor. So altogether, how many hours is that?
Prabhu, 10 to 15 hours.
So 10 to 15 hours a day, you are learning so many subjects, and that could definitely distract you.
Yes.
So how to be Krishna conscious?
Prabhu,
one of the ways, yes, one of the ways that could help you is you should always try to understand, why are you studying? What is the purpose of it? If the purpose of education is to spread Krishna consciousness, to become Krishna conscious, then that study will not distract you. Just like Srivas Thakur asked Mahaprabhu, when Mahaprabhu was focused on studies, he said, Srivas Thakur told Mahaprabhu, why are you studying? Why are you wasting your life? The very purpose of study is to become a devotee. So for example, if you are planning to become a doctor, it's a big deal. It's a lot of hard work. But if you become a doctor, and can you imagine a doctor tells a patient that from now on, you better avoid non-veg. You better take vegetarian. That will help your health. They will take it very seriously. Doctors said to become vegetarian. When an educated person says something, it has a better impact. So try to become educated to become Krishna conscious and spread Krishna consciousness. In that way, that education can be dovetailed in Krishna service. Otherwise, it's a waste. Srama eva hi kevalam. But if education can help you to become an instrument in spreading Mahaprabhu's message, then that will help. And also, before you start studying, chant a couple of rounds. After you finish your studies, before you go to bed, chant a couple of rounds. And every day you remind yourself, why are you studying? Next, Gorangi.
Meghna? Haribol?
Am I audible, much?
Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. As the Mataji was saying, all your explanations were so nice. Just like if somebody comes to your home, you explain everything. This painting is from Italy, this marble is from, America. How you feel connected about your house and tell the guests. That is how you're explaining us about, the places in Mayapur. We really feel so connected about it. Thank you so much. Prabhu, I don't know if I missed. I just wanted to know if Kolavecha Sridhar, if there is any past life of Kolavecha Sridhar, like Murari Gupta, he is the incarnation of Hanuman. So, does Kolavecha Sridhar have some related pastime, something in his past life?
Gorangi?
I think he's the Kusumasav. I don't remember the name exactly.
Somebody said he was Vidura.
Oh, Vidura? I thought it was Gopa Kusumasava. I'll look in the book and
okay. You'll find from Gorangi. Okay, last question for today.
Okay, Swarupini Matji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Sadar Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you Prabhuji so much. I have recently came in your parikrama and had a fortune to visit all these places that Gaurangi Mataji is showing physically. So blessed, and today I got to speak to you too. My question is, Prabhuji, before coming to Navadvipa Dham and Mayapur Dham, I had no idea, complete understanding of what the deeper Tattva of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And now when I'm praying in the altar, sometimes my mood gets confused, because earlier it was Radha Rani and now Guru Gauranga. It's the same. So why am I doing it to two different things when it's both the same? So I'm getting mixed in that. So can you give me clarification on how I should pray when I'm doing Aarti or anything to Gauranga and Radha Krishna? Hare Krishna.
Gorangi, you want to explain this question?
I didn't really catch it. I think that...
Mataji, can you repeat one more time?
I mean, I understood that Mataji confused if we should direct most of our worship and our prayers to Radha Krishna or Gaurnitai. Is that correct?
Because in our altars we both have both. So when I'm praying Gaurnitai, it's Gauranga is nothing but Radha and Krishna. So it's like two separate ones we are having. So in what mood should I pray?
Hey, Mahaprabhu.
Both are the same, but why two?
Prabodhananda Saraswati, in glorifying Mahaprabhu in Navadvipa Dham, he has written many verses. And one of them, he explains that in Kali Yuga, to get the mercy of Radha and Krishna is most difficult. But when the divine couple appears as Sriman Mahaprabhu, and by surrendering to the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu, then easily you get Radha and Krishna. Even though they are the same personality, but Mahaprabhu comes in the mood of the most magnanimous Lord, the most forgiving, the most caring, the most accommodating Lord. So when the Supreme Personality of Godhead comes in the mood of Srimad Mahaprabhu, then because we're very fallen, Mahaprabhu accepts us. And once we surrender to the Lord, to the lotus feet of the Lord, then naturally we'll get Mahaprabhu's mercy, and then we'll also get the mercy of divine couple, even though they're the same personalities. So Prabhupada Saraswati says that in Kali Yuga, become a devotee of Mahaprabhu, then naturally you're in no way just like you come to Mayapur. There's Pancha Tattva is there, then you go Radha Madhav's altar, there's Radha Madhav Astasaka is there, and then Mahaprabhu is there. Therefore, Prabhupada introduced this chanting of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda before you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. There is no difference, but the mood is a little bit different. Right now, what you should pray is simply to serve, simply to be engaged in the service. That's it. And the devotees of Mahaprabhu are actually there worshipping the Lord in the mood of Dasya Ras. When you worship the Lord in Dasya Ras, then by the mercy of the Lord and the spiritual master, then the next stage will be revealed. But no point in artificially trying to find that out, you know. In Dasya Ras, we worship Mahaprabhu, we worship Radha Krishna. Then just follow that process. The next level will be revealed to you. All right, Gaurangi, I know there are many hands, and I'm sure you're very capable of answering all their questions. Thank you again, all of you, and thank you, Gaurangi, for doing this wonderful service.
Thank you so much again for joining and answering all these important questions, because many people are new, so I feel like so like these questions are very helpful. We have many students and newcomers.
Right.
So much.
Thank you. Okay, Gaurangi.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Prabhu. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I hope to see you all if you come to Mayapur for Mayapur Kirtan Mela. If not, then I'll see you somewhere around the world. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol. Gauranga.
Gauranga.
Hare Bol. Jai Nitai.
So Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you so much again for joining. I hope you had a really blissful experience, blissful Sangha. I've gone to so many parikrams with Naru Gopal Prabhu, so just how he tells the pastimes is just so amazing, really transports you to Navadvipa Dham. So then tomorrow, our guest speaker is His Holiness Kavichandra Swami, and we're going to finish our Godrumadvipa Parikrama. So it's really exciting to hear from Maharaj. Maharaj is also every single Navadvipa Mandal Parikram in Gorpurnim. Maharaj is there. So we're so fortunate to be able to receive his association. So good luck for day 3 of the challenge. Tomorrow is exactly halfway through. And I can't believe time goes by so quickly when you're having fun in Krishna consciousness. So I can't believe it's almost halfway. But we still don't have to be sad because we still have so many more classes and we'll always be getting together with more programs. So thank you everyone so much, and Gauranga.
Nityananda, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga.
Gauranga. Nityananda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Gauranga